Yo yo, this is Enigmatica 2 Expert, Hardcore. Last time we did the unthinkable. I think I always will start my episodes like this. No, we finally have the void metal seeds. And this is basically important because now we can... oops. Because we can then now farm a little bit. I just want to have a second one and then we are good to go. But yeah. Let's farm here a little bit more. And I think the night side actually, surprisingly, is the fastest to complete everything. But yeah, today we wanna actually go a little bit more into finishing up yeah, our passive crafts and so on. Basically auto crafting now everything that's necessary for the draconic evolution stuff. Let's see, like the biggest one will actually be to get the lead plating and so on going, but this should be, I don't want to say rather easy, but more on the easier side. No, we don't have any, okay. But first, we need to pray for the next void metals thing, and then we can again craft one. But yeah, kind of the next steps are actually to go into draconic evolution, have everything there. I'm really not that concerned anymore about blood magic and so on. I don't really care about this because I think we are actually done, except for like when we actually want to craft this anglizite, I think it is. But we need a lot more stuff for anglizite, right? Or craftable. Like for anglizite, it's actually pretty easy. Yeah, the sentient ender. Okay, this is something that we need to autocraft. I don't really know. Can we use flux? Is there? There's a flux X. I know it is. And we can or should be able to use it in... But I don't know if there's a... There's a flux shear or an unbreaking shear, that would be actually great. Ah, okay. Wait, what? Yeah. What? Yeah, metals aren't actually that important. What? That's an Omni wrench. Battle wrench. Ah, we can use the premium shears, okay. For because everything has here some and these shears are actually pretty easy to make. Just need this premium ingot and yeah, we have our second one. We should have waited until both of them, but never mind. Because I think the chance is then higher, for whatever reason. But yeah, we need the Supremium shears and the Flux X for, I think you should be able to use that. Maybe let's try that out. First of all, let's remove here everything. Because yeah, these will be then the two to actually put in there, and then we can also do what is this? Is it a tormented enderhead? Aversion. Ah, okay. What is it called? Sentient ender, right? Yeah. So, wait, we need to get witches? Ah, okay. Okay, we need to catch witches. And then resonant ender, we need enderman heads, solarium, vibrant alloy, and silicon. And then we need to have, yeah, slice and spice there. Easy, 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 easy. Rich slag, interesting. I think, yeah, we need to use Cinnabar, but we can actually do this. Like Cinnabar, we get basically from putting gelid cryothium over the Cinnabar ingot, and then we should get it like 4 times, and we also need it for these ones. So let's actually see how much void metal we have. Okay, 15. We would need for another one. We would need like, yeah, and the anglesite you also need for quantum link chamber. Not so hard. Yeah, the resonant cloth rate, destabilized cloth rate, and energized cloth rate. We need to basically find that from other planets. Only generates, like this really generates only on other planets. unfortunately. Fuck. But yeah, the prescient is some Stralke, and weather is some pulsating Enderman, and here's some vibrant, which is like, yeah. And then this one here, again, we need a villager, and then yeah, wow. But yeah, with this we can then do this one here. I don't really know how we can duplicate this. Because yeah, we need like Benny to eat. That's actually the stuff that is really hard to get, in my opinion. Because here we need ethereal slates, so this needs like 30,000 LP, and draft of Angelus, so we need to somehow autocraft this. I don't know how this works, or how you can actually do this. So yeah, will be interesting. Charging rune, okay, just basically need to do the same stuff. Acceleration rune. Oh, we need some blood tanks, some demonic slates, okay. Some master blood orb. And what else? That is drill speed, right? Okay, but this is just some sugar and a cake. Which is like, okay, whatever. Colored lens, yeah, we need this one here. So we need starlight and stardust. Resonating gem, we somehow need to automate this. Resonating gem as well. Stardust, we have it. Pixie dust is also, I think, interesting because we need the mana pearls, and then here this elven trade. Mana diamond, pretty easy. Nature pylon, also we need some terra steel and mana diamonds and terra steel, mana steel. Elementium, okay. Mana pearl, okay. Dragonstone, yeah, we need also mana diamonds to do this. And then here this complex whatever is more or less pretty easy. We just need to put a piston, 2 thaumium plates in this one, which is again just some brass, which I think ultimately we can easily... What? Unnatural hunger. I just need my next... Okay. But yeah. Because iron plates is like pretty easy. The only thing really heavy is... Hello? The fuck? Let's get some... Ah, it disappeared. Okay. Whatever. Look at this. What the fuck is this, dude? It is night. Come on. Let's see how much we can actually automate from there. But yeah, these are the two things that are actually interesting to automate. Everything else is pretty much easy, I would say. Holy shit. Because some things we actually could. But yeah, for me, what is most important is the Omnium stuff. Because with this, we don't really need that much. And we don't need that many, I think. Yeah, we need only 11 or so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, for all of this stuff. The creative stuff, maybe. But... Wait. Creative flux core. You kidding? What? We just need this. You kidding? What? No, there has to be a catch. Something. Bro. So now it's done. The creative flux core. A creative flux capacitor. It is craftable. And that very easily. We just need the ultimate ingot, some creative essence, which is also like okay. Like very tame. Because there's a real question that is lingering there. And that is, if we can craft the creative flux core, can we defeat the Chaos Dragon very easily? That is kind of the question that I'm currently having. That would be actually crazy. So we have them now. That would be actually crazy. Yeah, it's like this. Bro. This is, I need to test it out. Like immediately. Let's finish up here a little bit. Again, we try to maximize the amount of seats that we're getting, so... Yeah, but I think now we have enough seats. 39, that's not bad. This would be actually crazy. But yeah, I think let's quickly do here another round. These guys. The thing is, I want to build the farms now that are necessary for this. Like actually build the harvester and so on. Because then we can basically build the farm for void metal. And that would really help us. Unfortunately, we don't get it. But yeah, what? And here we need 5. Perfect. This would be actually crazy. Because I think we also need somehow popped chorus, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, for Elytra and Opinium Core, yeah. Okay, for the Creative Mill. But the Creative Mill... Wait. Guys, what about... What about seeds, man? But while this actually is building... we can actually build now the next floor, right? So, usually how many do we have? I think 1, 2, 3, okay. 1. So, let's build here the ground floor. I think we need more, right? Because we're doing a 16 by 16 and... Yes. A little bit less, but... Oh, that should be fine. Why can I only sleep at night, man? Glowstone we need now 9 of these guys. Are we having... alright. Okay, we have 9 glowstone. Let's do like 3 more buckets, right? And bone blocks we need 27. And iron fan. Yeah, let's do like 12 and then it should do it. Yeah, it's not working. What? Yeah, this one is something that we don't need. Why are we still having minerales? I don't understand this. Okay, whatever. This is perfect. Oops. So something like this, and then we of course need to do it again. And then we need to basically get this one. So what? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No. So, now we basically say doesn't really matter where we so all right, perfect. And now we can reuse this one here. this is what we basically need here now. So now we are done here. Okay, so currently we are waiting for I just want to make this the field, like finish up the field, and then we can continue on with other stuff. Because yeah, we want to have basically all of the ultimate ingots. Like, actually, nah, I think we also need a little bit more. You can actually calculate how many you need and how much Benny to eat and so on. So solar array controller 4. Why isn't there another 6? Okay. Ah, you need then 6 for these creative ones. Ah, yeah, you need it then for... Really? You need only 1 chaos shard? Nah. Nah, bro. How many chaotic cores do you need? 1. Ah, so for the creative fluid tank you actually need it. And then here 4 again. So in total 5. Or? Ah, no. Okay, you need 2 of them. This is really low, dude. Like, for example, the Aethium and so on, we could actually do it now. It's just some interconnects and then... Just some interconnects and then praying that we have enough Aethium and so on. There's like nothing. But yeah, I wonder... This is actually... I will test this now. Can you defeat the Chaos Dragon? Or at least survive the Chaos Dragon with only... What? Come on, dude. We need cheats. Nothing more. Because yeah, then we just craft the creative flux capacitor, dude. So, awakened draconic. Sorry. What? Who was Flappy Birding here? Oh, this guy, I think. Okay. shit. Give me staff. I don't want to search for the fucking end portal now. God damn it. Why isn't this working? End portal. What? Requires GP. Nice one. Yeah. And the pearl. Night vision. So let's see here. So it's somewhere over here, right? So going a little bit further. Like I think around 1,000 or so. Yeah, I hate finding the end portal. Really, it's not good. You can actually triangulate it somehow. I don't. It should actually be able to do it, but I'm too lazy to learn it. So let's see. Okay. No, I think it shouldn't be somewhere down. shouldn't be under the sea, only underground. Oh, dude. Would have been great if there was something like a small structure or something. What? Okay, let's see. Okay. This can't be that deep. Okay, we are not that far off. Oh. I think, right? So, yeah. Let's see. You have visited the end. Thanks for playing our game. Again, I just want to know if the creative flux capacitor is actually capable of holding everything off. Because if no, then I don't really know if I want to go for this. Obviously, you can then check for a native implementation, right? because we are now having a native implementation where we don't have any upgrades on our draconic armor, so this could also then be something to do if we wanted to upgrade basically this. But again, the flux capacitor, it should actually help. I don't know if it prevents anything, everything, but it should prevent at least something. Takes a while until we are But yeah, the Chaos Dragon, if you don't notice, the Chaos Dragon spawns like 10,000 blocks in every cardinal direction, basically, from the end portal, and is basically the last boss that you need to defeat. I think every other boss in the Twilight Forest, for example, isn't that hard to beat compared to the Chaos Dragon, because yeah, the Chaos Dragon basically provides the last yeah, how do you say it, the last item that you actually need for Draconic Evolution, that is Chaos Shards. And Chaos Shards are pretty overpowered in normal playthroughs. So if you just natively have and here you can see this is where he is. Lol. Where is he? Chaos Guardian. Sorry. Did he? Okay. Noted. It's a little bit loud. And you can't hit him, basically. But yeah, let's not waste any more time in here. But okay, this is good to know. The creative one doesn't necessarily fix that type of stuff. As you can see, what we can do with our draconic is basically we should be able to apply. Huh? Yeah, but this is something. No, we cannot do this unless we have the ultimate. No. The creative tank, right? Creative tank requires a chaotic shard, yeah, so goat milk. Okay, but fusion crafting. Oops. So basically this is what we can do here as well. Here this, I don't know why should you do this, but this is what we need to do once, right? We need to get grains of the end with Enderman and so on to do this. We only need to do that once and then we can craft the awakened draconium stuff. Pretty easy. But the point I'm trying to make here is you should be able to enchant weapons. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Okay, so here, we can do that. For example, what we basically have is shield capacity. So how much of this 512 and so on we have, and shield recovery, basically how fast we can recover our shield, and then RF capacity, of course. Right. But that's good to know. Okay, the creative one only helps with the recovery stuff. That is important to know. Let's try and finish up here this one, and then we try to get a little bit into Draconic Evolution, that we can autocraft stuff. Most importantly, what we need is the Draconic cores. So these ones. When we can passive those, we have basically a big step ahead of us. I don't think that we will achieve that today, but at least we can do, because plutonium is kind of the biggest part, but I think we can actually do elite plating. Elite plating is not that hard to do, in my opinion. The only thing we need now is tough alloy. With tough alloy, we can then basically do separator from nuclear craft, right? And then we have this. Then we just need to autocraft this. Then the boron, and then the crystal binder is basically the bottleneck. And that is actually something that I want to do then. Kind of to set up the crystal binder farm. And the crystal binder farm is actually pretty easy. We just need fluorite, which we need to with rock breakers, but the rock breakers are also pretty easy. And then we can, yeah, like rock breakers, the three stuff, the andesite, the diorite, and the granite. When we so andesite, right? If we use this as a rock breaker here, we get beryllium. That's important, and the rest is basically bullshit. Granite, it's a little bit different. This is where we actually need. No, we also need crushed rhodochrolite, but diorite, this is a little bit tricky, because here we actually need fluorite and zirconium. So, yeah, that's just as. And then we want to get actually into galactic craft or advanced rocketry. Because then, or not get into it, but kind of to unlock it. And then we just step by step Yeah, unlock here everything. What I'm a little bit unsure is about Botania. So Botania will actually be quite some time until we can finish this. Because yeah, we need to get to this terrestrial, like, or we need to have Terra Steel at least, and then we need to do this nature pylons and so on, the Elven Gateway and whatnot, and this will take some time. Oops. But yeah. That's kind of our next immediate goals that we're having. But yeah, we also want to do some premium shears for the slice and spice here, because currently we have steel leaf and normal shears, and then everything would be unbreaking. So for passiving stuff, this is actually the way to go. Because again, you don't need to worry then to change them out at some point. Again, we're getting a bunch of white metal. That's crazy. Let's continue here a little bit in. We're getting now a stack per, and it's like really good. Yeah. So, we only need like, I don't know, less than 30, I think. 25 beats is for Night Slime. And then we can do our farm. The farm is actually pretty easy, to be honest. Okay. Nothing. Missed. Okay, so yeah, sometimes it takes a while until till this is done, unfortunately. But yeah, I think they should have also added Elementium and Mana Steel to what you can farm with Mystical Agriculture, in my opinion, if you have Terra Steel, right? Because Steel Leaf, Ironwood, and Night Slime and Fury Wood, pretty easy, but the rest... I don't even know if we want to do Neutronium, by the way. Because I think Neutronium... Yeah, you need this Neutronium crux, right? Which is, okay, not that hard to get. To be honest... But what do we need for the seeds? Okay, we also need like only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Yeah, let's do this. let's not be... because I think neutronium ingot we actually need like a bunch. Yeah, we need to... And because the neutron... So we only need, really? No, we need how much? We need only 12,000 neutron fluid. Really? That is crazy. $12K neutron fluid. I mean... But yeah, the mana or the magical stuff of all of these things is way more, let's say, important slash takes a lot longer than anything else. I hear we need a tier 6, right? Crazy. And yeah, we need this draconium crux. Which... okay, we need to do it twice. Okay, so then this one we need to do it twice. Okay, good to know. Cannot only do it once. But again, if we have these seeds, then stuff gets easy. And what I want to use as well... yeah, ludicrete blocks. We need liquid DNA for this. Okay, how do you get liquid DNA? Chance to consume. I don't like this. Okay, you need some princesses. Is there a better way to do this? Advanced carpenter, yeah. The advanced carpenter is actually pretty easy to do. We can easily autocraft this. But yeah, if we can then, because again, right? Block of ludicrete. Yeah, because you don't get this, right? And the amethyst we have, blaze mesh, pretty easy. Plutonium we need nonetheless. Alumite we actually can do like this, which is pretty easy. Block of elementium, that's a different thing, and block of enderium is also pretty easy. So the only thing really standing in our way is the liquid DNA. And I don't know really how to do this. Because from pollen you get like 100, and you need this genetics. Okay, yeah, then you just need to check where this finished and so on. It's actually pretty easy to autocraft. So yeah. So let's see again if these guys are not even at half, right? But now they're also getting some, at least some. Okay, this is not finished yet. This one here as well. Okay. Then this takes a little bit more time, which is okay. Yeah, for this one we just need to craft one void upgrade and then we're done. It's crazy. But yeah, neutronium seeds, again, they also need some sort of crux. I don't think they need a crux, right? Yeah. So it's only awakened draconium and also the dragon egg stuff. Yeah, I don't know how many dragons you need to kill for this. And if you actually get multiple ones. But again, this should then be, because these dragon eggs and crystal, right? How okay. Not hard to farm. So let's quickly look down. Oh. No. Okay. For the Wyvern. We need the Arctic and the Yeti, right? Oh, okay. So, I've never really tested on how you get this stuff. So, maybe we should do something about this. 76, holy shit. So, this now here shows everything instantly free. Okay, not everything, but I want to finish now. Oops. Okay, only 9. But I think this is more than enough, yeah. They also have 9. And we are at the halfway point. For Thaumium, which is like great. Yeah. So let's quickly craft them. Yeah, we get now a lot. I don't know how many Ender Dragons do we actually need to kill for the Dragon Egg seeds. I don't know how many you actually, but this here is a little bit different, right? And also needs a block of Nether Star. But yeah, the only thing is really Insanium Essence, right? It's like, okay. And the Quantum Compressor could actually be interesting. Like, we could actually craft that. Lead compressing, block of black iron, auto compressor. Yeah, it's not that hard. And then some pistons. We need this actually for all of the singularities, right? Because yeah, singularities are actually not that hard, I think. Yeah. So there's actually creative, right? That's basically our goal. Okay, we need some draconic chests. What the fuck? We need some creative fluid and gas tank, capacitor, creative generator. Okay, so this is also, yeah, this is, I think Except for the Angleside, I think we can craft everything now. Pellets of RTG, yeah. Okay, maybe the rainbow generator. Oh, the rainbow generator. Okay, how many times do we need that actually? Only twice. Ah, no, 3 times. Okay. So, because here we need these Californium RTGs. Yeah, nice. Seat. So we can also know how many creative stuff, rainbow generators. This one, right? So we need the upper, pretty easy. Lower, also pretty easy. This is also draconic flux capacitor, yeah. Again, if we have we need primal mana, by the way, at some point. So we need IC2 Colon, Mirion, and Oscar Glass. But yeah. Ah, okay, we don't need anything crazy. We just need chorus flowers. Okay, and then this is just crafting red coal. Wow. Oh my god, is this easy? Not even a challenge, dude. Like red coal, okay. And all of these generates. You just craft them 3 times. Then you put them like this together and then you have everything. Okay, this energy cell frame resonant. I don't know why it doesn't want. Energy cell. Like the resonant. Ah, we need to manually upgrade this. Okay, so this are... But somehow it's different. Okay. I won't say this is bug free. Lithium ion cells. Yeah, I think we don't need this, luckily. This stores like a lot of power actually. And these are pretty easy. Here is lithium. We just need some hardened carbon alloy. We actually need this. Yeah. So, but this is something that I have. I think I have it already, or I will just make it. Like, what do we actually need or what do we have, and then what do we need for the ultimate ingot? Because I think most of that we can actually pass it. To be like, honestly. Because if you look at it, right, here, easy, carbon brick. Ah, okay, we need charcoal, yeah, whatever. Like, we just burn some, or we just burn some wood. Easy. Crystalline. Okay, so there we need some tier 3 crafting table, like individually, but easy. Ah, hop. So we need this. Okay. Easy. Ah, beryllium. Okay. Easy. Like lithium manganese dioxide. This is actually something that's interesting, because I think we need to somehow use yeah, we need to smelt this crushed photo, and then we just need to smelt it. So it's also not that hard. Easy. Psymetal. Okay, we can. Well, we need to shoot it with this Psy, so this cut. So maybe not so easy first time. Same thing here, basically. Ivory, same, right? Easy. Easy, easy, easy. We're doing this pink iron. That's different. We need molten pink iron, so we need some molten iron, blood, and some clay. So we need to somehow. So not so easy. Easy, 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 easy. Alchemical brass, not so easy. Easy and easy. So as you can see, there may be 2 or 3, at most 4, of these of these things that are not easy. So I would say this pig iron, all of the psi metal stuff, and maybe the alchemical brass. So we have 5. But yeah. But yeah, for example, the pig iron even, right? So you can vary. Oh wait, pig iron. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, you just fill in their molten iron, blood, and molten clay. So molten clay is basically pretty easy. You just need to put a melter. Same thing as molten iron, right? Oh wait, you can. No, you just need a melter, right? And then the last thing, okay, blood. Ah, this is, oh my god, you just need rotten flesh. Okay, easy, forget it. It's easy. So we just need at some point a rotten flesh farm. Okay, crazy. But yeah, this is our next goal, because basically the really next goal is of course this one, but also hello, of course this one, right? Which we should be able to do at some point. The Ender Star is not that hard, but I think the Withen Core, right? With the Withen Core, we can do the energy pylon. Yeah, and with the energy pylon, we can then do, if we have a bunch of awakened draconium, we can then do the big. But yeah, again, awakened draconium takes at least some time because we need these colored lenses, which is okay. Yeah, Starlight is also something that we need to do at some point, but this also shouldn't also be something that is crazy hard, in my opinion. What is more important are these cruxes, right? So we need dragon hearts. I can actually calculate. I think it's 15 times 15 minus 9. So 15 times 15 minus 9. So 216 dragon hearts do we need. And this is actually the amount of dragon heart that we actually need. Like anything else we don't really need. Okay, maybe for a quantum entangloporter, but for here in the ME quantum link chamber, which is like once. But otherwise, yeah, kinda not important. Because again, you can farm awakened draconium very easily. So, yeah, we also need to upgrade the katana and the stone pick here to the actual stats, which we can actually look up real quick I have them here. What they want, Firefox, gotta fuck away. Ultimate Tinker's Construct stuff. Modpack specific sheets, specific ages. Doesn't exist yet. Nice. Here is, I think, somewhere there's a pickaxe, right? Yeah, pickaxe shovel. So we basically need Osco glass for the pickaxe head. For whatever reason, this is the best one. Then we need enchanted metal, reinforced pink slime. I don't know how to get reinforced pink slime. Reinforced molten reinforced pink slime. How do you actually? Ah, okay, there's just a pink slime. Really, that's the best? Wait. But how do you get this? Huh? Really? Okay, apparently. Crazy. And then you would have here copper tool rod. So, yeah. That is the best pickaxe. And I think katana. Here it is. We need Restonia for the large blade. We need Oscar glass for the second. Tough binding should be Mika. And tough tool rod should be Signalum. And this is how you can easily kill bosses. I guess. I never tried that, by the way. But yeah, that's kind of the status. And actually, I think the katana, we can actually do some stuff with it, right? So let's actually... because the katana is also unbreakable, right? So redstone, I think we need just 8 or so. And then Mika as well, like 8. Let's make here the large plate. And what else was? Tough binding, okay. It's tough binding, right? Yeah. So we have some. What does it do? Crits. Plus 20% attack damage. The more health the target has lost, the more damage you do. So you basically instantly kill any bosses because you can't spam these attacks. Like, this is the crazy part about it. Everything's fine here? Yeah. Perfect. Again, we wanna just reach the full one, and then we can do a little bit more, maybe more things, but now we have this. I think splintering is actually also pretty good. Because yeah, the Osgo glass is like all hits on players and bosses are crits. It's like should be. Come on, guys. Yeah, then that's... But yeah, I don't know really what Mika does. It's kind of the point. We can also put this away. Because I think now here we basically have everything that we need. Yeah, we can delve kind of further in here, but yeah, we need this one here, this blank lesser focus, and I don't really want to do that right now, to be honest. Ooh, that's perfect. I just want to either this or this need to grow, and then we have like another... Oh shit, dude. It's crazy the amount of white metal we're getting. Look at this, we have like 5 stacks already. Nice. Again. Bro, it's so much. Why is it so much, man? But how much do we actually get from here, the Awakened Draconium? Ah, we only get nuggets, and then we need to... okay, then... okay, maybe it's a little bit less compared to... it's a little bit less compared to the other things, but... because here you need like 9 times 3, right? So 27 for 1 ingot. So yeah. And the rest we need like 8 for 3. Not 27 for 1. But yeah, I think it's balanced then a little bit. Because here it's the same thing, I think, yeah. And I think also for the dragon egg, right? We need like 9 and then again 3 for 1 dragon egg. But yeah, we need it for this one. But yeah, let's see how good we can actually... Bro, what is this? I love it, by the way. But yeah, we need like how many more? 9 more, okay. Let's actually see how fast these guys... Okay. Again, we also get like 2 stacks. So these guys maybe could finish today. Missed a spot there. Okay, we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 left, and then but yeah, getting to 216 is not easy. I know that. Really no one? So, yeah. If it would be... no, 45 is like... 40. Again, we have like one insanium essence, and that's, I think, it. So yeah, let's see here. Seven more. So, I hope I'm done with this today. And then we can quickly craft, because for empowering we need some stuff. Okay, 2 more. And then we are done with void. Yeah, the void seeds, they can be quite tricky, right? Because you need to go through, especially like this Botania stuff, Botania, and yeah, most importantly the Thaumcraft stuff. I don't really like Thaumcraft. Problem is automation, right? How do you automate stuff? Just need 2 more. Guys. 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 No, no, no. Ah, nice. Okay. $49 exactly. Ah, there's actually 1 too much. Okay, but whatever. We have now 49 void seeds that we can plant down here. All right, perfect. Let's do something like this. Do something like this, and then we can store these guys here. Now on to the next task, and that is we need to grab this guy. Basically, we need to save here a little bit on resources, right? So, now, what do we need? We need to, I think now, craft 3 alloy smelters, right? So, how we actually doing it is basically pretty easy. We need, first of all, what do we need? It's basically pretty easy. Now we need hardened cell, I think. Hardened cell. So these guys, right? So for this we need like compressed 5 times 315. Then we need machines. So Energy cell frame. Mech 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we need the steel rods 3, I think. Oh, we have like 5 draconic cores. Nice. Like from 1 you would get 8. Holy shit. The lathe. Yeah, need signal and lead platings. Wait, what is this? I use it. What? Wait. Oh, lime. Okay, I can basically. But I think these guys, right? Yeah. Circuit boards. Yeah, automated engineer workbench. And also this one. Okay, yeah. Let's craft here some steel plates. We should have enough steel, to be honest. Ding. Steel. Steel. The not so very efficient method, but the method that screams I'm rich. No. 1, 2, 3. And then we need Invar. 5 times 3, so 15 Invar. So 14 only. No. So 3 in here and 12 in here. And now we should. Why do I have so much reach, dude? Thank you. And now we should be able to alloy. Oh, crazy. Love it. Okay, it takes the time. But I think now for the future, we actually want to go with apples, right? Because yeah, I don't care about nutrition, to be honest. So, we have 3 alloy smelters. We need some capacitors, right? 3 here. 1, 2, and 3. And then we need some drawers, right? No, this is oak trim. We need 3 drawers. 2, 3. And then we need... let me... Yeah, let's do limited. We should have the limited capacity of these guys. Okay, so basically we need to do something like this, right? And we need to and then we need and okay. So Now, we want to do tough alloy, right? So we need some steel ingot, this guy. Then we need boron. So these guys. Then we need ferro boron. And then we need... Why do we need 3? Huh? Lithium. Why do we craft now 3? Hello? Only need 2. So, insert steel ingot. And boron ingot. I don't know what I just did, but whatever. Did we activate here round robin? Yes, we did. So, perfetto. Now we need the same thing here to craft us. If we have here some space left, will be tough, but we need some basic plating, right? Then we need redstone. And then we need our tough alloy. There it is. Ah, this is gone. So, next one up is we need some mech stuff. So we have all of this. We need this. We need this, and we need this guy. So, we need basic plating, which you can do like 16 of. Redstone. And tough, which we need like also 16. This is how we do elite platings. It's so weird how he does it, but yeah. Okay, next one, elite plating. What can we do with it? Yeah, we can do the fusion core, which is like, which actually is something that we need like 4 times here. We actually need to build it up for neutron fluid, right? Leave it a little bit running. So I think it's double tritium that gives the most, yeah. The helium we don't need, and then... But, what is more important? Oh. More or less this one here. Now basically we need, a few apples. We need again a draw. And then we need, I think that's it actually. I think the rest we actually have. The draw should be, yeah. A filter maybe, no. Filter, yeah. And the normal one is I think enough. So, draw here, and then you can do uranium here, which we maybe need to upgrade at some point. Let's actually do this real quick. Then we will have here this guy, the isotope separator. So, but before we place that down, we actually need this guy and then this guy. So we filter out here uranium. Sometimes I don't really understand why I remove that so quickly. And what we also need to do, we can avoid this because we don't need the tiny piles. Now we have here everything, and we need the next interface for crafting sessions. Again, this requires pretty simply a draw. It requires a filter, a limited one again. Then we need only the max stuff, right? So 8 here, 8 here, 1 here, and 1 here. At some point we also want to do the advanced alloys, so the blue stuff, and also auto-crafting them. But I think for now what is more important is that we get the lead platings, that we can actually do some stuff. First of all, we need here the advanced plating. We should have enough. Let's actually also put one here. Then we need uranium. First of all, sulfur. I think this is easier. We have this one here. Yeah, we need uranium 235, 238, not 235. Actually, the other one. So, sulfur. Uranium 238. That's what we need. And then we can put everything in here. Where was it? The sulfur was on the outside. And that's how we get the U-plating. The U-plating now requires elite plating, or we need to do the elite plating now. Basically as well, pretty easy. We need what is it called? The U-plating. The U-plating. Then we need some boron. And then we need some crystal binder. So, now. We won't, or not we won't, but let's see how much. Okay, we don't have that much time left, and I think this is actually because next time we want to do the 3 rock breakers here, or rock crushers. So rock crusher, maybe even 4. I don't know. Yeah, I think we need 4. Yeah. 2, because for the 1, I think diorite, right? Diorite. Because this uses like, gets us like both zirconium and crushed fluorite, which we both need. Yeah. For the zirconium, we then need this advanced tier installer at some point. We need to do the reinforced alloy and also the lead control circuits next time. But yeah, again, this gives us a lot of things. And then we basically, yeah, have the most important stuff. And then we can continue here a little bit. Because basically, when we have the draconium and so on, we can then hopefully do, maybe we need to do a little bit more of these guys. Because they can require a little bit more to, yeah, to have some more boron and so on. But then later on, yeah, kind of also a big issue will be to autocraft first of all, but for that we need the theory ingots and so on. We want to autocraft the like everything that we can do in a metallurgic fabricator. We want to actually do like we want to passive that. So yeah. But that's for now, I think. Wait, what? Oh yeah, filling up this one here first. But yeah, I think we did good today, and like also we want to do reinforced alloy and also the atomic alloys, right? But we just need to set this up, and this is not that straightforward because we need to access kind of as we have here with the second thing here. So yeah, we need to kind of look where we need to place them, or we can actually place them. But yeah, so here I think we have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we have like 5 more what we could do here. So I think this passiving method is crazy. It's crazy efficient. But yeah, see you guys in the next episode, and bye bye.